All right, time to record. Am I standing weird? Should I be moving? Or just, where do I look? Oh, close your eyes. That's what singers do. Where's that popper thingy? Oh, there it is. Well, now I look stupid. What do I do with my hands? Oh, do the headphone thing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Everyone looks so serious in the control room. Breathe. I got you. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to take control of your recording sessions like a pro. No more awkward moments, just straight up confidence and a session that works for you. Welcome to the vocal booth. As a recording artist, I've worked with a variety of engineers, producers, musicians, and executives, so I get it. The studio can feel very intimidating, especially when no one expects the singer to take command of their own sessions, but you're going to do exactly that, and here's how. In almost every vocal session, you'll see these basic elements: a microphone, a mic stand, a pop filter, headphones, a music stand, and of course, water. These things need to work for you. This is your recording session. First, your mic matters. Microphones should be auditioned, meaning if you have the option, you should sing into a few and find the right fit for your voice and your song. Different mics suit different voices, so if you have options, test them. Mic stands should be adjusted to suit you. You want to adjust your mic stand so the center of the mic is level with your mouth. Mic stands adjust by loosening knobs to raise, lower, or tilt your mic. Or if you prefer, just sit and adjust accordingly. This little guy is called a pop filter or a pop stopper or a pop screen. It's a handy little device used to block unwanted plosives. Plosives sound like p, and they're super annoying when you're trying to record vocals. Your pop screen also helps you maintain a consistent distance from the microphone because you don't want to accidentally bump it right in the middle of your session. This really comes in handy when your eyes are closed and you're emotionally invested in your song. When you put on your headphones, look to see that they are labeled left and right. Generally, the cord is on the left side of the headphones. This matters because the engineer will pan certain instruments in the instrumental track. Panning means you'll hear certain sounds on either the left or the right side of your headphones. Many singers like to sing with one headphone off. This allows you to hear the raw sound of your voice or the sound of your voice in the room. Other singers like both headphones on ear because they feel like they're more immersed in the instrumental track and they can sing to it more emotionally. From personal experience, I tend to like one headphone off in upbeat songs, but I often choose both ears on when I'm recording ballads because I just like being in my own world. Try both and see what works for you. But most importantly, be clear with the engineer about what you want. What you hear in your headphones is called your cue mix. It's very, very important that your cue mix is working for you. In some studio setups, you'll have access to your own volume controls that allow you to turn your voice up and specific instruments down or up as needed. If the engineer is making these adjustments for you, don't be shy about what you need. Asking for specific requests in your headphone mix is very standard and expected. For example, if the piano helps you hear the melody, ask the engineer to boost the piano. If the distortion guitar is distracting you, have the engineer turn it down or take it out altogether. Now, in terms of the effects you might hear on your voice, reverb, EQ, compression, distortion, none of these are final. They're just for monitoring. So you can and should tweak them to what feels best for you. I've done an entire video on effects and studio lingo, and I highly encourage you to go watch it. I find autotune super distracting. I never use it. Even if I'm working with a singer who has a hard time staying in tune, I don't care. It's 1,000 times more important to capture the emotion of a performance. I always tune vocals after the fact using Melodyne. With that said, if auto-tune helps you feel more confident, this is your vocal session. Choose what works for you. Your surroundings will affect your vocal performance. If you're comfortable, confident, and inspired, you will sing better. Here are some specific things that affect your ideal atmosphere. If you're too cold or too hot, it will affect your energy. If you're too cold, you might be jittery. If you're too hot, you will lose energy. Don't settle for either. Dim lights help some singers focus and feel more isolated, while bright lights can energize the session. Adjust your lighting based on what makes you feel comfortable. When I record tender ballads, I need to feel lost in my own world. When I recorded Blue Bayou, it was a live setup where all the singers and musicians could see each other while we were recording, creating this amazing atmosphere, and we all recorded in one take together. This is your session, and these little things will help make a huge difference in your performance. Being specific about these things is standard protocol, so be assertive and be confident. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe because we have a lot more to cover in the next videos. And until then, just keep singing.